So ma'am, I wanted to ask a little bit in detail about your English program.
You see, initially when I had started working in this area, there was another remedial teacher there. They used to basically teach phonics. So, you know, the bat and the cat, and then you have the blends, etc. But I found like you can't even make a single sentence if you just do that. It's impossible. So something had to be integrated, number one. So sight words had to come in. And very early on, I don't know how I realized that, the children cannot recognize the word. Pictures will definitely help. So I based it on pictures, all the sort of key sight words, included the phonic part of it, and the children were able to then form sentences. I always made sure that when we taught words, say phonological words for cat, bat, or what, shop, or whatever it was, that they learned to recognize the word, they associated with the picture, they were able to then read this word in a sentence as well as use it. The most important component was the using, because if you don't use it, you will not recognize it when you're reading it. When you use it, it becomes pretty simple. So that's how it was developed, and it combined both these two elements.
And I can, as a user of these books, I can tell you that I can see as a child progresses through the program how the confidence builds and how the interest in learning more and more builds, and how it reflects back in their classroom. So when the children are able to, who were not able to speak English or understand English, and a few months later when they go back and they try to participate in the class, that is where the teacher can see the difference. So this is something, not just being English, but being something that they can learn, encourages them to try their level best in other subjects as well.
In fact, this program was also used by me in a school in Chimbel, where I had children who didn't speak English at all. I worked with the first and the second classes. This was a very I made it very interactive. You know, the workbooks were just a sort of an add-on, though I followed a kind of pattern, the pattern of the words and the vocabulary. But it was very interactive, and a lot of it is I have actually documented as well. At the end of it, they were speaking English. At the end of when they first came, they just knew uppercase letters. They didn't even know lowercase. They couldn't read at all. They couldn't speak. But the end of second standard, they were talking quite fluently in English. That was amazing as well.